Hey everyone, welcome back to another rant. This rant is going to be another Naruto related rant, basically explaining, Naruto predictions basically. As you all know, I already did one actually I don't remember what that prediction was, but off the top of my head. But anyways though, this prediction is basically going to be how I think Naruto will end. If you didn't watch that video so far, I put it up several hours, last night. It was either last night or really early this morning, don't remember for sure, but I basically said that I've been right with predictions in Naruto before. I predicted that Obito was really Tobi, and I also predicted that it was really Kakashi who supposedly killed Ren. That being said, this prediction is how I think Naruto will end, and a few things I think that will happen at the ending. Okay, because as we all know, Naruto is definitely coming to an end. They're in the middle of the final fight right now. It's kind of been partially explained already at exactly how Obito ended up this way, although I don't think we have the full story yet. We don't even know why he did everything he did over just one person. If he's really that fucked up in the head, or if Madara really screwed with his mind that much, But basically, what I think's gonna happen is that we're gonna end up in the final fight where the only Jinchuriki who hasn't been captured yet is Naruto. Yes, I believe the Killer Bee will eventually end up being captured, and the Eight Tails being sealed away inside the Ghetto Maso. By the way, where the fuck is the Ghetto Maso now? Honestly, where is it? I don't know. Where the fuck is the Ghetto Maso? It's been out of the picture for so long. I could just imagine, Madara capturing Killer Bee and saying, "Okay, hey there, Obito, I've got the Eight Tails, so fire up the Ghetto Maso, and let's seal this bitch away." Okay, hey, wait, where the fuck's the Ghetto Maso? You know what I mean? It's like, where the fuck is it? Anyways, I'm not gonna dwell on that too much. I'm sure it's around somewhere. Maybe he just put it away until he does capture one. Because I would imagine that controlling the Ghetto Maso takes quite a bit of energy out of him. Alright, but anyways, though, what I could imagine that will happen, though, is that once Killer Bee's captured and the Eight Tails is there, and Naruto's the only Jinchuriki left, the final fight will rage on. And then, of course, Naruto and Sasuke will have their fight, and I really want Sasuke to die now. Thank you. And I have a feeling that Orochimaru is going to be the final villain. That's basically what I'm trying to lead this to. Because, I really don't feel any sympathy for Obito, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that I feel sympathy for him and he's going to end up cracking. I don't. And I definitely don't feel any sympathy for, Madara. But I have a feeling that Orochimaru is going to be the final villain because, both Madara and Obito, as much as you hate them, as much as they're hateable characters, both want to create peace in their own way. Their own twisted ways, mind you, but their own ways nonetheless. At least we assume that's what Madara wants. He might just be using Obito and wanting to just rule the world for his own selfish gain. And you never know, I wouldn't really put it by him, but as far as we know at this moment, that's not the case. So I have a feeling that Orochimaru will find a way to get his arms unsealed. Find a way to heal his arms, and then will become the final villain. I'm just saying. And in addition to that, it's like, one thing I'm not too happy about is how slow it's going. I wish that Naruto had longer chapters so that it could get more done per chapter. I also have a feeling that pretty soon Might Guy Sensei is going to unlock all 8 is going to release all 8 of the inner gates. Because I mean, he already released the Midnight Tiger against Madara, which, well, let's be honest, that just tickled him. Okay, but you know, I mean, he already released it, and that's a 7th gate move. So 8 gates coming anytime soon. Yeah, I'm just saying. I have a feeling that's gonna happen, and let's face it, Kakashi's gonna die. I mean, he's getting his ass kicked against Obito. I mean, let's face it, there's no way that, I mean, one thing I mean, sure, it's a shonen and not, characters don't die that often, but Naruto's been killing off quite a few characters. One thing that I would love to see happen, though, is someone really close to Naruto, besides Jiraiya, obviously, die. Because, I mean, during the war, that's why I say besides Jiraiya, because during the war, I'd like to see someone close to Naruto die. Like, because if Sakura happened to die, like Sakura, I love Sakura as a character, but if she would happen to die, do you realize how much that would change Naruto mentally? Like, it would force him to grow up fast and realize that this is war. In war, people die. Okay? And no, it wouldn't necessarily have to be her. It could be anyone. It could be Kakashi. It could be any of his friends. You know, to make him realize that this isn't just a game. This is war. People die. You know, and he has to grow up. And also what would be really awesome and kind of bitching at the same time is if Kishimoto like had like another time skip to like 5 or so years and the war's still going on, and then he continues it for like hundreds of more chapters. You know, that would be really something. If he did that, I would laugh. Or maybe he does another time, or maybe the war ends and he does another time skip to like their adult years and they have to deal with some other problem, or maybe like a few epilogue chapters to show how they're doing as adults. Because I have a feeling that at the end of this, Naruto isn't going to become a Hokage. Because sure, he has the power now. I mean, he's the strongest ninja in the village right now. But I have a feeling at the end of this, he's not going to become Hokage simply because of his age. He's only 16, and he doesn't have the leadership skills yet, like Gaara does at that age, to actually lead an entire village, okay? And that's why I have a feeling, you know, maybe Kishimoto will do like an epilogue chapter, or a few epilogue chapters describing how he became Hokage in his adult years, or maybe do a like entire time skip epilogues, or doing another time skip series of Naruto describing an entire like arc or two in their adult years, you know. Because, by the way, just random question, what the fuck ever happened to Black Zetsu? Just wondering. But anyways though, like people have been asking me, like, you know, if when this war's over, if the 5 great nations ends up fusing together to form one shinobi nation, would there be any need for Kages? And my response is always yes. There will always be a need for the Kages because, like, I could use the United States as an example, right? You have the federal government, but then you have, you know, 50 state governments to govern each individual state. You know, you don't just have the federal government ruling the whole thing, you have the state governments as well. And then you have local government, you know, you have this federal government who's the head, and the head of that is the president. And you have the state government, and the head of that is the governor. And then you have the local governments and the state, and the governor to govern, like, cities and towns and whatnot. And the heads of that is the, you know, mayors. And then you have village heads and what, you know, like, if you have, like, small villages, you might have, like, a head of that small village, too. And so there's all sorts of different government heads in the United States where I live. So I could use that as a perfect example. Even if the 5 great nations band together as one nation, there will still be need for the 5 Kages to govern over those certain sections. You know, the hidden leaf, the hidden sand, the hidden cloud, the hidden mist, and the hidden stone, you know. And I still feel there will also be a need for the 5 feudal lords, but maybe they'll like work together to govern over the entire thing, you know. That's just my thought on the matter. I know I'm kind of rambling on here with my predictions, but this is just not really my predictions on how Naruto will end, but the future of Naruto, basically. Yeah, I guess that's really it, though. I just like to see someone close to Naruto die, just so that during the war, just so that it will clue into him that this isn't a game, this is war. People die, and he has to grow up fast. And he's done a pretty good job of that so far, but as for leading people as Hokage, no, he's there power-wise, but not leadership skills-wise. Okay, another thing I'd really like to see happen is Jiraiya being resurrected with the Impure World Resurrection Jutsu and being forced to fight Naruto. That would be actually a pretty cool thing to see, you know? Because then Jiraiya would be able to test Naruto at how well he's gotten and be proud of him when he finally defeats him, because let's face it, they're not going to kill off the main fucking character. Even though Naruto said that he and Sasuke are going to die together, you know that Naruto's not going to fucking die, okay? They don't kill off the main fucking character, period. I mean, sure, in Bleach for a while, they did remove his powers completely, but he was still alive. And even now, his powers are back again, so, yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry for rambling on here a lot. I just wanted to throw out a few more predictions in one video about what I feel is going to happen in Naruto. I feel that a lot more characters are going to die. I think that Kakashi will probably end up dead at the hands of Obito. You know, I think that the guy's probably going to end up opening up the 8 gates and subsequently dying, obviously. Because if there was any time we needed an extreme power like that, it's now. Because, let's face it, if that doesn't happen, I think the majority of them are pretty well fucked. Also, you know, I think Tsunade's gonna end up dead too, because let's face it, she was split in fucking half last time we saw her. I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. Or at least end up so wounded that she won't be able to continue being Hokage anymore. Speaking of that, what if Tsunade can't be Hokage anymore? Because, like I said before, maturity-wise and leadership skills-wise, Naruto's not really there yet for being the Hokage. So, who else do I think could be the next Hokage? Because it would be the 6th Hokage, because Danzo I don't think was ever actually officially appointed. He was, or officially indicted as Hokage. He was just temporarily the Hokage up until his death because Tsunade was incapacitated at the time. So, you know, who could it be? I think it would actually be Kakashi, as officially the Hokage, not just, you know, unofficially. Because, you know, let's face it, you know, he was the best student of the 4th Hokage, who was known as the savior of the village. So I think it would be great, not to mention his Mangekyo Sharingan would help out a lot. Would be great for being Hokage, you know. And also, like, he's been through so many battles. He's been through 2 wars already. So I think he'd be perfect for the position of Hokage, but that's just me. Anyways, I'm here. Oh man, over 14 minutes already. Alright, I guess that's it for this video here then. I just wanted to throw out some more predictions of what I think is going to happen in the future of Naruto. So that's all for now. So, excuse me, yeah, see you after guys. See you after guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.